Hello everyone, in this video we're going to be tearing down and reviewing another little handheld plug and play. This time it's called the Plug and Play Game Station. This is the standard version. There is another version called the Rumble, which features less games. There's only 15 or 20 games on that one, I believe, and it doesn't have a battery compartment on the back, so I think that only plugs in via 5V. But this one includes 30 games, and they are ROM hacks of Famicom NES games. There's some quite decent little games on here, and I'll get those on the screen as I'm doing the video. And if we just take a look at the unit, so we've got the on and off power button there, we've got select and start buttons, we've got our A and B button and X and Y button, which act as turbo buttons. Then we've got a reset button up here, and we've got an analog stick and our D-pad. On the back we've got a battery compartment. I have took the back off already, and that's pretty much it. It is quite nice to hold. The button placement sometimes, like I've been playing it, not with the analogs, I've been playing it with the D-pad, and then you're not watching and all of a sudden you push the reset button. It's probably just me being stupid, but it could be doing with like being here or something. The analog stick itself is quite terrible, and I've seen other people say that it's not that bad, so maybe this is just an older unit because I got this in a bundle quite some time ago, so maybe this one's just seen better days, but it's not the most responsive. The D-pad works fine and the other buttons work fine. All in all, it's not a bad little device to play with, and you can pick these up quite cheap off eBay, I believe, around £10 I think, if you can get one. Not sure how much they retailed for, but yeah, if you can get your hands on one, then they're worth it. But there are newer HDMI clones out there which do have like the same sort of games on there, and you might even get like 100 or 300 games, so it's worth shopping around. But if you're after a little handheld, it's not too bad. But we're going to open it up and we're going to see what's inside of it. Right then, so I took the screws out already and switched the background so it'd be a bit clearer to see. And when I took this off, silly me, forgetting that the wires would be attached for the batteries, I tore one off, so that means I'm going to have to solder that back on a bit later on. But let's turn that round and then we can have a look inside. So if I get that brought up to here, oh, there's a nasty shadow coming on there. Right, if we have a look at that, then we can see that is the flash chip. That is where all our games are stored. And it looks like there's a bit of extra bits going on there as well, to be honest. I'm not sure. It'll say WTO51 CPU on it, so maybe that is the famiclone. But I have already unscrewed this. I've screwed it back in now, so I'll get a picture on the screen. And on the other side there is a glob top on this board as well, which is dated slightly different. If you see this one, it's dated 2004, the 8th. 21st of August 2004, and then the controller board is dated the 15th of September 2004, and it's called the main board, and then that's called the CPU, which is quite confusing because you'd assume that the main board would have the CPU on it. So I was slightly confused. I would assume this is the flash chip though, but there are a few other things on here to suggest that. See, we've got have you got markings on that? Yep, a 26 Hz chip. I forgot what it's bloody called now, but it's like the crystal. So I would assume, I don't know. See, the confusing thing is, sorry for babbling on, but I'm a bit confused by it all. I can't see down there. I'll try and see if I can get it on picture, but just down here it looks like there's something on the underneath of this board as well, so it could possibly be that this is the famiclone NOAC chip. I've got out of focus. This could be the NOAC chip, and underneath there could be a flash chip, because it does look like a square little flat plate piece of ceramic, so that could be a flash chip under there. But yeah, it's interesting. Obviously this would have been used in several different other machines, and they just keep changing this over, so I would guess that the glob top on the other side of this is probably just controller inputs, because we've got a lot of ground and earth and clock signals in the video and thingy reset button on here, reset counter. So yeah, this has got to be the actual famiclone. Yeah, if anyone's seen any other clones with this actual chip in, or board should I say, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got to show for that one. But yeah, as I say, it's not a bad little clone. There are other systems out there with a wider game selection on, but the ROMAX on here are ones that I've not seen on others. There's sprite swaps, so if you're just looking for, you know, the same game but different setting, different sprites, characters and whatever, then it might be worth picking up if you see one for cheap. But yeah, all in all, not a bad little unit, but you know, not the best. There are better ones out there now, and obviously it's only a composite TV out, so nowadays you'll get clones with HDMI out on for like £6. So if you see this for like £2.99 at a car boot, or you know, under a £5, it's worth picking up. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next teardown video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. So take care and toodaloo.